If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right in business, learning, grinding, visualizing, manifesting, but somehow it still feels blocked, there's a good chance it's not strategy that's missing. It's ego death. Pause. And before that sounds dramatic or spiritual, I'm not talking about losing yourself, giving up ambition, or becoming passive. I'm talking about the internal collapse that happens when the part of you that needs control finally lets go. In this video, I want to show you how ego death and business actually work together, and why most people unknowingly sabotage success by clinging to identity, fear, and nervous system patterns they don't even realize they're operating from. Ego death isn't about destruction, it's about de-identification. The ego is simply the identity you learn to survive with. I need to prove myself. I can't fail. If I slow down, I'll lose everything. I have to control outcomes. In business, the ego disguises itself, us, perfectionism, overplanning, emotional attachment to results. And here's the key. The ego is not bad. It just isn't meant to drive the system. Pause. Ego death happens when the nervous system realizes it's safe without constant control. Business is one of the strongest ego activators there is, because business touches money, worth, identity, survival validation. Every launch, every post, every sale, it presses directly on the nervous system. Most people don't fail in business because of bad ideas. They fail because their internal state collapses under pressure. The ego says, this needs to work. What if I look stupid? Why isn't this moving faster? And the moment business becomes emotional, clarity disappears. Here's the difference between ego-driven business and aligned business. Ego-driven forces outcomes, chases validation, reacts emotionally to metrics, overcorrects constantly, feels heavy and urgent. Aligned business responds instead of reacts, moves from clarity, adjusts calmly, allows timing, feels grounded even during growth. Ego wants certainty, alignment allows emergence. And paradoxically, alignment is what scales.
Ego death doesn't happen in the mind first. It happens in the body. When the nervous system learns, I am safe even if this doesn't work the way I expect. Something releases. You stop gripping outcomes. You stop over-identifying with results. You stop oscillating between excitement and fear. And here's what replaces it: neutral clarity. Neutrality is not lack of desire, it's lack of desperation. Neutrality is the state where you see what's working, you see what's not, and you adjust without emotional charge. This is where content improves, offers refine, messaging sharpens, systems stabilize. The best operators I've ever seen don't feel frantic. They feel calm, precise, and responsive. That's not talent, that's nervous system regulation. Ego death often looks like exhaustion, frustration, letting go of forcing, saying, I'm done trying to control this. And that moment can feel scary. Pause. But what actually dies is the illusion that effort alone creates outcomes. What's born instead? Presence, trust, clean action. Business becomes simpler, not smaller. When ego steps back, you stop chasing trends, you stop copying others, you stop measuring your worth by metrics. And ironically, results improve because now your content is clearer, your offers are cleaner, your energy is stable, your audience feels safe with you. People don't buy confidence, they buy regulated presence. If you're building a business right now, ask yourself, where am I forcing? Where am I emotionally attached? Where am I reacting instead of observing? Ego death doesn't require quitting, it requires softening control. Build, adjust, listen, respond. Let the system breathe. If this helped ground something for you, there's more content on this channel about nervous system regulation, neutrality, business clarity, inner alignment. You don't need to become someone else to succeed. You just need to stop letting the ego run the system. I'll see you in the next one.